So I've been a delegate and a presenter at a number of network field day events, and I've been a network engineer for almost my whole career. And my experience has led me to two key insights as it relates to what you've seen today. The first one is the network is effectively this giant, super messy, inconsistent, poorly implemented database with a lot of hidden relationships between all the points of data, right? And the second one is our competency as network engineers, or incompetency, as it were, is measured by our ability to navigate this information, right, and to ask productive questions of it. And whatever we're trying to do, whether we're planning for changes we know we got to make in the future, or we're putting out fires, how do we know that we have the right information or all the right information? And how confident are we that we can actually make the right decisions based on the information we have? And I can tell you, I couldn't tell you how many times I've been, at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, and my changes are in, but they're not committed yet. And logically, I know that all this should work, but there's like a thing in the back of my head, right, where I'm gonna hit that enter key, and I'm just hoping that I don't blow something up. And that's awful. So networking concepts are already abstract and complicated enough, by themselves, but then also actual networks are stupidly hard to inspect because of the way network systems are built, like routers, switches, firewalls, etc. And in one of my previous roles, we had a saying that I like to tell the story a lot. We had a saying which was, we'll cross that bridge when it's on fire, because we were perpetually in a mode where we could never actually do what needed to be done until it was an overriding priority, right? Until someone was screaming. And there's a direct line between being stuck in that mode and the network being difficult to inspect. And it can feel like it's a miracle sometimes that the network is is even working at all, right? I mean, I've been staring at my screen. I'm sorry about my cat. I've been staring at my screen sometimes and wondering, how did this ever work? And that all sounds super dire, right? And conversely, some of the best moments in networking are when you have that epiphany, right? When that light bulb goes on. I think a couple of our presenters used the word epiphany today, right? When that light bulb goes on and everything comes together, that's super satisfying, and it changes the course of what you do with the network. And it's hard fought for, that clarity. And what you saw today with Ford is that release by release, we're making it easier for network engineers to navigate and query the right network data so they can understand their network now and make the right choices for their network in the future. And we do this by normalizing network information, putting it into a model, and then creating a formal way to access and query that data on top. I came to Ford because I think they're closing in on this core problem that defines who we are and what we do as network engineers. This problem is really well understood here. In fact, we have a whole team of network engineers that are embedded with our developers. So solving this problem is what drives this company. And I believe this platform has the potential to be a turning point in the evolution of networking by making this information consumable and ultimately making network engineering less stressful, which from a business perspective means better outcomes, which, that almost seems obvious, right? So where do you go from here? Well, if you're a network engineer and you have these challenges, then reach out to us, right? You can do it all the ways. You can go to our website. We have emails. You can Twitter and LinkedIn. You can message us. I'm Cloud Toad on Twitter. You can just DM me if you have questions, you want a one-on-one demo, I'll do that for you. And you might be in firefighting mode right now and it might feel like you don't have any time, but find the time and it'll be worth every minute. You can also check out we have a playlist on our YouTube site of forward fix videos. They're all pretty short, like 4 to 5 minutes long. And you can go there, and there's like little use cases and explanations of some of our features. And there's new videos coming out every week or every other week. And last, you should take the time, if you haven't already, to check out our podcast that we're doing, which is called Seeking Truth in Networking. Brandon and I are co-hosts on this show. And the idea is that we're having real conversations with people who have had an outsized impact on the network industry or on the world around them, with networking as a vehicle for positive change. And it's been like a real privilege for me. It's been humbling, actually, to get to sit down and talk to people like Bob Metcalf, who invented Ethernet, and Mark Andreessen, one of the inventors of the web browser. And this is a podcast that we're really proud of, and we have some exciting shows coming in the pipeline. So have a listen and subscribe, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Thanks, Derick. So I want to thank all of our listeners out there. I want to thank all of the delegates who attended. I want to thank all of our presenters who gave us their time here. And I want to just, again, what Derick said is absolutely true. This is the kind of thing that you need to see. You need to try it in your network, and you can't get ahead until you take that little leap of faith to try this out. So reach out to us. We'll give you a demo, and we'll go from there.